If I knew the only thing that was promised was death, what would stop me from making this video? Good evening, my groove-tastic people. So, I'm actually coming and making this video because I'm actually interested in this conversation. Little story time. My child, my 5-year-old son. So basically the family tree of my in-laws, my parents, and my wife, we're all in a group chat together. My mother-in-law, she comes out and she's like, everyone, why is Kyson in the store calling G-Pop a black man? The story is he asked his G-Pop, I guess G-Pop must have said something to him or something, I'm not too sure. But Kyson said in his remarks, G-Pop, why are you acting like a black man? First of all, where is he getting that from? Now, I could say I am second for that. I am one to listen to podcasts that reflects a lot of people talking about the black man. This led me into my conversation of how I felt about this. I do feel it is very important that children know about diversity, children know about integration. I have 2 kids, as you have seen on either my videos, if you keep track of my stuff or any of that sort. It's just more so like I have 2 children. I have a 9-year-old named Kyle. Daniel, it's my guy. You're gonna meet him, and he's gonna be making more videos. He said he's gonna do his little SpongeBob dance, or SpongeBob the robot. Let me not get that wrong. SpongeBob the robot. And also, he's gonna do his rap battle dance. That's what he told me. He said he's gonna do his rap battle dance. He's gonna make more videos and doing his rap battle dance. So he's gonna do that. You're gonna see all that. I'm telling you. He does it. It's pretty incredible how he can do that. The movement is just like crazy. Kyson is 5. And he's 5 going on 50. This guy is just like super smart, yo. And sometimes it's incredible on the things that he could say. And just in the moment, you're just like, you're 5 years old, you're just talking like that. It's interesting. Even though, you know, diversity. You want to learn, you want to teach your children diversity. You want to teach your children integration, which is perfectly fine. I think it's great. I do think that it is very, very important that we teach our children what it is to be them. Because, of course, in a world full of diversity, there is segregation. I do personally believe that. That is just me. I do also, though, believe that with this state of mind comes limitations, right? If we're limited by our source of thinking and our source of mindset, we get away from the fact that if we can integrate ourselves together, there's a moment or for us that we can be able to do something better for ourselves. Now, I do say this though, we have gotten out of this mode from integration because we have been so segregated for so long, and the mentality that we have had throughout the years have changed. Now we're getting into this time of a difference maker, resulting in us building ourselves forward. And we're integrating into society, going into this difference maker because our people are getting smarter. And I'm not just consistently just talking about black people. I am just talking about minorities. I'm talking about people of color. I'm talking about different ethnicities. This is just a general fact that we are all integrating and we're finding a way to come together. Now, I feel that it is very important that we need to find a way to come together because society can dictate a lot of that stuff by taking us out through fake propaganda and just this nonchalant mode of how we need to be and reflect ourselves in the world. I do think it's not about us being better black men, and man, I'm gonna be honest with you, if we should have been better black men, we should have been on our P's and Q's as black men, as we were. Don't get it twisted. As we were on our deals, you know. But we have allowed ourselves to get beat up mentally, in the mind, and poised to feel like we can't do more, right? So we are held in this victimized mentality of us needing to be better black men, us being a mummified son leading into a world of men due to the fact of 80s, Papa was a Rolling Stone, 70s, 60s vibe, you know. We have led into families that now have a dad or a mom missing in the home. I am blessed to have had my parents in my life. My parents have been in my life my entire life. And my parents are still together. My in-laws are still together. So that is a blessing to be able to have for my children, because my grandparents weren't together. And just the separation factor, you could kind of tell the difference in the family dynamic. Most people, even in myself, having to learn how to adjust with this, because this is pretty difficult. Having to learn all this stuff, family traits and things that you don't know about, it's hard. It's hard learning this stuff by yourself, because of course you're only told one side of it, but us as individuals, we're not knowing how this side reflects upon everybody else. So I do ask the people out there, how do you feel about the segregation or the integration that we're in as a society? Because the fact that my child knows about black people, kinda, but I guarantee you they're teaching about kids being able to choose their own gender. Now, I am one to say I disagree with that. I am totally not for that. I'm not saying it's bad upon the LGBTQ community. It's not. I don't feel like my child should not have that opportunity to choose it for themselves. No. I just feel, why are we giving a choice like that to a child that barely even knows how to even pee correctly, or barely even knows how to tie their own shoes? We're going to tell them that they could choose what gender they want? Like, come on, think about that. If you think of the psychology behind that, like, that's crazy to me. Like, and that's the only thing that I have ever felt towards it. And I feel like if we as a community have came together, we could come together. But the best way that we do that, I'm about to bring out sets of books, bro. Books. Knowledge. My people out there, I really feel is very important. The most riches that you can have, the most integration that we could come together and build, the most thing that we can have in our life that's going to help us build forward is knowledge. You have that, you have all the riches of life. Knowledge is about the most important thing a person could ever have. And I feel if we as a society have more knowledge, we as a society will be able to build upon the next generation that is going to come while all the baby boomers are leaving for us to have what is next to come. With all that being said, if you follow, you follow. You subscribe, you subscribe. If you like, you like. I am just here to talk to you about my experience in my life. If you love it, by all means. I'm just looking for 100 great people who are actually really interested in this content, who are actually wanting to talk. I don't care what you talk about. Talk about something. I don't care. Throw something out in the world and just let it reflect and see what happens. Because you never know who's watching, you never know who's listening. And with that being said, to end this all out, focus on wisdom, focus on knowledge, focus on understanding. I guarantee you be able to build upon those three things. I guarantee you be able to build upon yourself, and you find out some things you have never found out about yourself. I pray blessings on you and everything around you, and I hope success is coming to your future. Boom, boom, boom. Future. Peace, dog. Out. If I knew the only thing that was promised